It's Week 18 of the National Football League, and we'll watch Tyler Conklin. There's been no shortage of work for him, sitting second in the league in catches. It's the Bears and the Bengals.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Here come the Bengals now to take over. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
And right away, they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Now Richardson back to throw it. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Dexter Lawrence, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Richardson working from the gun. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Deron Payne providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. Blake Gillikin on to punt here as he'll send this one away. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And the return man will shuffle through the right stuff, secure the fair catch with both hands. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. And they're led out by their mobile quarterback out of West Virginia. It's Geno Smith.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish number 1, including himself.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. Here's a 2nd and 8. Achane on the counter. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. The Bears at 11-5 on the year, and they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here, and if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason, and we know that could ride us all the way to the Super Bowl if we get that done.
They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Here's Smith. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he will have the Bears first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. A run straight ahead with Achane. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. Play action. It's Smith. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
That's an early scramble to be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give you up a huge play for one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
And they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
Here's Smith now on 2nd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Now Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Tyler Conklin with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Bears put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Taken at the goal line.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you would
and then have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. On second down, here's Henry. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Richardson.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Here's Blake Gillikin now.
But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Fielded at the 33. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC.
And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Part is not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fights loose. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Richardson completes a quick one out wide.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
2nd down and a yard. Richardson looking to throw this.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. First time that they called his number tonight, and it gets him a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your
pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Dexter Lawrence. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Richardson looking to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Picked off by James Bradbury. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
After the interception, here's Smith. And that'll be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
2nd and 10, Smith again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Jermaine Johnson
In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the 2nd quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
But one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And Charles got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force an incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Now Richardson.
And he comes back with one complete. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down at around the 22. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he'll push ahead for about 3 to the 36.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's Smith.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
Now Geno on 1st down. Catch is made by Hardman. And he's taken down inside the 30. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Second and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 21-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Throwing again is Smith. This is caught. Touchdown Bears! Mecole Hardman from 10 yards out. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Richardson.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, 3 completions on 1st and 2nd down. It certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
That is caught.
And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a 1st down as well.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Here's Richardson to throw. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked up by James Bradbury. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, we've seen a lot of mistakes here in this first half, and another there on the interception.
Yeah, they're certainly starting to pile up, aren't they? Because, let's face it, we expect a miscue here and there, but they're already down 3 scores and still giving the ball away. If they want to get back into this one, they've got to take care of the ball, because right now the way they're playing doesn't say a whole lot for their chances.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
The ball under 32. It's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Throwing now is Geno. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. Now Geno. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
They'll run. Achane.
And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now.
One more time with Achane.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Geno now to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
The way he's been slinging it in the first half, you expect everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's going to have to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't he?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be.
A 21-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And out now, here come the Bengals. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me on a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Now Richardson. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact right in time there, and now 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Smith on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's a really good job in execution. They avoided the flag downfield and avoided giving up yardage for free. Really good coverage.
To throw on second down is Smith. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now a first down throw. It's Smith. Completes it to Hardman. Now 2nd and 3.
At the 45-yard line.
Smith throwing again. Open man here is Conklin. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
Smith.
line.
Finding Hardman here over the middle. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up second down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 2nd down and 4. Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And his throw here's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Back to throw, Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
At the 20-yard line.
Back to the air, Smith on second down. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, Smith. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six for a Bengals TD. So what a play there in the final minute of this first half. They get the interception. More importantly, their first points of the ball game.
Yeah, and that one play certainly changes the outlook, doesn't it? I mean, they're looking at going into the locker room. No points on the board. Not playing well defensively. Deflate.
Only 2 quarters of football left in the regular season. Everybody's excited to get to the playoffs. So excited that we're just going to skip right over halftime and get back to the action.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Smith. And he's got his man on the out route. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
At the 30-yard line.
And they'll give this to Achane. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32.
And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Smith on third down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
That's good. Bears, first down.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Again, it's Achane.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Bengals' 38-yard line.
Now Smith.
A short throw to Conklin, the tight end.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Running right, here's Achane.
Oh, a heck of a move. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
55 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. From the red zone now, Smith. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Second and 4 at the 12-yard line.
To throw is Smith.
He'll dump this off to Achane.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Jalen Carter able to get him for a loss of about 3.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. Forced out to his left. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Geno Smith, a 6-yard touchdown run.
And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
And it's incomplete, but a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. Well, he was just trying to contain DeAndre Hopkins, and he got a little too close.
And because of his ability to line up in different spots on the field and come at you from different angles, different guys have to cover him, and all of them have the same issue. How do you do it without interfering? In this case, it didn't get done. I have to admit, I love the excitement of a two-point try. You know, to see what's going to happen, and it happens pretty quickly, doesn't it? You get an answer, and in this case, it was unsuccessful for the guys trying it.
Completely unrelated. I just realized that I stole both your pins in this last game. My bad, partner.
Hey, that's okay. Well, and just in the time they went for two.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Now it's Richardson. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They set up the screen for Henry. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the day. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Smith. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Hopkins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Geno. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. 3rd quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Smith. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Cameron Jordan able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 30. Geno now to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Off of play action. Here's Smith. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. They'll get just a couple, but the sticks move again.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. A run now from Achane. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Smith. Going to throw deep for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
So that one is his third of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Second down, here's Richardson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Richardson working from the gun. That is caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
And the Bengals first down.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Soldier Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Richardson to the air on first down. Caught, Kelsey, left side. Down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for Cincinnati. 52 yards. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Anthony Richardson keeping it himself from 5 yards out. And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, Smith. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing now is Geno. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Throwing on third down, Smith. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. The Smith throw caught here by Metcalf. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Out of the gun is a give to Achane. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage.
Touchdown! 25 yards for the touchdown. And the to stretch this fourth quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bengal offense on their way out as we look at the playoff race in the AFC. And you can see they're in second place in the division, but they have clinched postseason football. That's the important thing. They currently have the best record among the wild card contenders, but they want to make sure they finish this season strong.
And isn't that the case each and every year about one division that ends up being the top-loaded division? And unfortunately this year, it's theirs. But you could spin it and say, hey, they've been tested, and they've beaten a lot of good teams already. They will be prepared for the playoffs.
And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. 1st and 10. Richardson looks to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
1st down, Bengals.
1st and 10, it's Richardson. Short throw, hauled in by Kelsey. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Travis Kelsey. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at their 49-yard line.
Back to the air with Richardson. Thomas has got it, complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Hard to believe his first catch of the game defensively. They bottled him up. That's why they're well on their way to victory.
Put your best cover guy on him and then change the coverages behind him throughout the game. Brackets, double, zone, man, you name it. Make sure he gets a lot of angles.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Richardson looking to throw this. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
And the Bengal 1st down.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they will score. Pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. Well, part of this defense now with multiple interceptions in this game, but this time they say turnabout is fair play because remember, they had a pick 6 on the other side, and now they get a pick 6 of their own.
Yeah, they actually added to some of their nice play throughout this ball game. A good effort by them to secure another interception on this one. A better effort to take it all the way back for 6. And how about an exceptional effort to match their opposition's pick 6 from earlier in this game.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Well, their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Richardson to throw again after the pick 6. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Richardson. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can...
Derrick Henry all alone. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Derrick Henry. That's career touchdown number 131, and it ties him with Chris Carter for number 8 on the all-time list. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Bears hands team able to pounce on it and get the football. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you needed to get in some time, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Achane here. They stay on the ground. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Back to throw, Smith. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Achane gets it from the gun. And some space here. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. First and 10. Now a run by Achane. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 89 yards for him on the ground now on that, his 20th carry of the ball game. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
So for Chicago, they finish off the regular season at 12 up and 5 down. And now they'll await the final seeding for the playoffs ahead. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati, the loss means they finish with a mark of 10 wins and 7 losses. And it's going to be finger-crossing time as we await the final shakedown of this year's playoff picture. college games out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want, but this guy, he is hard to corral.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. That's to the tight end, Mallory. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Back to throw. Daniels. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Operating from the gun, Daniels. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 7th play in this drive coming up. And a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. This carry with the extra effort is going to get him stopped up just shy of the 10. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Daniels. And this is incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well, so your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the former Cal Bear, Aaron Rodgers.
And he was terrific in the opener, threw 3 touchdown passes, and make no mistake about it, he was eager to get right back out and do it again. So I think we'll see him try to test his secondary quite a bit as this game goes on.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Rodgers now to throw. That throw taken in by Jameson Williams. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. It's caught. Mitchell. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And this one too low. Trying to find Jameson Williams, and it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. You look at this Niner defense.
This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
And again, it's Rodgers.
That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And it's caught.
And the Lions are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
James Mitchell.
His first touchdown here of the new campaign.
And the Lions are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points.
There he goes, right side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. Looking to throw. Daniels. And that's incomplete.
Well, this defense for the Lions, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On 3rd and 2, Daniels. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Jake Moody now on for the field goal.
It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So it's 4th and 1. They wind up taking the 3. I'm not sure that offensive unit, judging by the sideline, Charles, was in 100% agreement with the decision.
No, not at all. But the head coach has final call on this. We know that. But let's face it, offenses want to feel like, hey, you believe in us? Let us go for it. We'll see if that is a problem for them moving forward in this game.
And now it looks like he's in some discomfort after being tackled at the end of that return. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
He was looking that time for Jameson Williams.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You look at this Niner defense.
They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta.
And almost, but not quite. Needed 10. He got 9. 4th down.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away.
Taken in at the 22. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels tries to hit Jennings, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
after one, a 1-point game, 7-6. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. Now a 2nd and 6 as they've got it as we resume action. On play action, it's Rodgers. And the Niners get there and bring him down. And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Counter play. Here's Gibbs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. The Lions are 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Rodgers now on first down. This to Laporta, right side. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. 2nd and 7.
15-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Open man, and he's got Williams. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions add 6 to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 8. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Jameson Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This offense so far on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Back to throw. Daniels. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. The drive begins with Mason. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This is 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, Daniels. A dump off for Mason. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Mason. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Daniels. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. A 3rd field goal in the 1st half, not what they're looking for as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Under pressure, they got him again. Aiden Hutchinson. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. That kick, by the way, Charles, a career long.
Well, we did watch him in pregame, and he hit from this distance, so not a surprise. But there still is something exciting about it, carrying it over from practice and pregame to actually doing it in live action.
So here are the Lions to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bears, and they lead things here as well as they start this drive with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. To throw, it's Rodgers. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Now it's Rodgers. Able to hook up with Williams here on the out route. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Well, he looked his way quite a bit in this 1st half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively. Just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play.
And in for the Lions, touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it gives his guys a 12-point advantage. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And Jahmyr Gibbs finished it all off with a touchdown grab. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each.
Up the middle they go. Goodson. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Back to throw. Daniels.
Oh, he still makes a catch, even though it was tapped by the linebacker.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. On first down, Daniels.
Got his open man. It's Mallory.
And he's got this down to the 35. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Looking to throw. Daniels.
A throw left sideline falls incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out.
Sorry, Coach, put a pin in that. We are going to move right on to the third quarter here.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. And the Lions getting set to go on offense to start the third. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
They get 7 there on the screen. That'll set up a third down.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
To throw is Rodgers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. 39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Starting the drive with Mason on the ground. And there's the stiff arm.
To about the 33-yard line.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. He wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down. Now they run. It's Mason. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 39. Now Mason. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Daniels. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Back to throw. Daniels. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack it back at the 36.
Alex Anzalone from that outside linebacker spot gets in there. It's a loss of 9. Off the play fake. Daniels under pressure, and they got to him again. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Throwing on 3rd and long. Daniels. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that'll move him back within 6 now. So 3 points, maybe not a grand prize at this stage, but it does get him back within 1 score.
It certainly does, because now they stay within shouting distance. So that means everyone on your sideline stays engaged in this game. They know they still have a shot.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. Williams loses the football. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now Rodgers. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken just outside the 20-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. Stiff-armed him. A big play there for Detroit. 44 yards.
So often on these RPOs, we see the ball get from the quarterback to the receiver in what feels like a nanosecond. But on this play, he actually cleared coverage downfield a bit before the ball got to him. The net result, though, a considerable gain.
3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
Rodgers. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. You think about it, that's a pretty important second-half field goal, Charles. That now stretches this to 2 possessions and really kind of ratchets up the pressure on that opposing sideline.
It certainly does, because that interception and adding a field goal to it, that puts them in firm control of this game right now. They're about one more big stop from putting this thing absolutely out of reach.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And it's caught by Jennings. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. This 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. Looking to throw. Daniels. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. They'll run here with Mason. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Daniels. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Now a play fake. Rodgers. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Rodgers will throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. So they go to the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Throwing on first down. Daniels. Pass to the tight end, Mallory. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Samuel going to go in motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. Pushes past him. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line. And have
back now at Ford Field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the 4th and final quarter. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Now a handoff up the middle. Mason looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Daniels. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown 49ers. Jordan Mason. 27 yards. And the 49ers are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Moody good with the extra point, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. And Detroit getting set to go now. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Throwing is Rodgers. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back, because Your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Well, still a long way to go, but trending upward. They scored the last time out, you remember. Then their defense forced the punt. Now they try to inch closer, but still ultimately down 2 scores in the final quarter.
Just a gain of a couple there, and that'll make it second down.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
To throw on second down, Daniels. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. Back to throw, Daniels. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Here's Williams to return.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Lions will take over. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They've got a chance now to put this game away following that last defensive stop and punt.
Rodgers now on first down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down. Now Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
2-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
He's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is a
touchdown. Will Mallory, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Big score, first step in their attempt to climb back into this game.
Yes, but still some work to do as they get within a score here. Now Moody for the PAT. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
Rodgers going to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
On play action, it's Rodgers. He's airing it out for Williams. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jameson Williams with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Lions use the big play to extend their fourth-quarter lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. So now the Niners down by 10, 2:25 remaining. They have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning, but they need 2 scores. On 1st and 10, Daniels. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st down, Daniels. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. Here comes 2nd down at 5. Looking to throw. Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught for a touchdown. So hang on now. Things just got a little bit more interesting here in the final minute. An extra point try now for Moody. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So that drive in total 8 plays. 25 seconds to go. A must recover if they're going to have any chance. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. And they'll indeed take a knee. And now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And Charles, in this one, the fourth quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated, probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out, and I know we did not air, but mentally, I just didn't see this type of a comeback, especially one that put them in a position to put the real pressure on them down the stretch.
So for the Lions, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for San Francisco, they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.